Yeah, my name's Father Stefan. I was born in New York and grew up in New Jersey. Um, from two immigrant parents from the Philippines, and I have an older brother and a younger sister. Initially was born in New York in Long Island, and then after my sister was born, we moved to New Jersey, and I was there until high school. After graduating high school, I went to college at the University of Maryland. Growing up was a very simple life, very simple family. But a big thing for us growing up was Sunday Mass. It was non-negotiable, no matter where we were, whether we were on vacation, whether we had a sporting event, whatever it was. We always went to Sunday Mass. That was one thing that was very important for our family and for my spiritual life. We're also part of a family ministry, a charismatic group called Couples for Christ, that my parents would go to. They had a youth group as well, so I was a part of that and active in that throughout high school and a little bit in college. Before I became a priest, I was a student at the University of Maryland. I was there from 2010 to 2014, studying mathematics and also pursuing a career in IT. So managing servers and doing work on computers, software development, and all those type of things. I was working on campus as a student, but after graduating, I entered seminary. Yeah, growing up, you see the priest, and he's like a mysterious figure. He's up there in the altar. You see him every Sunday, and that's kind of it. You don't know much about him. But when I was at Maryland, a few things happened. One, I found good friends. They were pursuing holiness as well. They wanted to know more about the church and more about the Lord, and that was the first thing that was very big for me at Maryland. And another thing was that the priest, Father Rob Walsh, was just a friend. He became a friend of mine. We would go out to eat for dinner, for lunch, after Mass. We would have bonfires over at the Catholic Student Center at Maryland. That was a big thing. Kind of the big event in my life that led me to pursue the priesthood more was Holy Thursday Mass. It was my first time going to Holy Thursday Mass when I was a junior in Maryland. And when Father Rob said the words of consecration that every priest says at every Mass, and then he elevated the host, I just heard a question deep within my heart, and it was, will you be my priest? Will you be my priest? And with the help of Father Rob, Father Carter Griffin, the vocation director at the time, I went to many vocation events that the Archdiocese hosted, retreats as well, and that was what led me to apply to seminary at the end of my time at Maryland and enter after graduating. One piece of advice that I would like to give to someone discerning the priesthood or any vocation is to stay close to the sacraments, stay close to the church. Definitely go to Sunday Mass and go to confession, even daily Mass if that's possible. I tell people all the time that if they pray daily, they go to Mass weekly on every Sunday, they go to confession at least once a month, and they go on a retreat once a year, right? That they stay close to the church, stay close to the Lord, and the Lord will reveal to them, their vocation, the way that He desires for them to live, and how they can be holy and become saints.